That's not it at all. So far, we've been on carnivore for a year. We've lost 175 pounds combined. We're feeling great, and man, we're getting our life back. We're going to start right away, dear viewer, with a little mental clarity trivia. What percentage of adults in the United States are obese? A, 25%, B, 31%, C, 42%, or D, 55%? No Googling. Put your answer down in the comments, and I'll let you know what it is here in a few minutes. I just want to say up front that the purpose of this video is not to convince anybody doing the ketogenic diet to go to carnivore. That's not it at all. Cassie and I really enjoyed the ketogenic diet, and we had some success on it, but we just couldn't stick to it. We were following Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube at the time, and he hadn't transitioned into carnivore yet, but he was always warning about, the processed boxed keto goodies that you find in the grocery store. And for a while, Cassie and I stayed away from them, but the food addicts in us, like, well, we can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. One of our big downfalls was the Atkins treats. I'm sure you guys have seen these in the store. A lot of you might be consuming these right now and not have a problem with them. Cassie and I just couldn't do it. I remember one time we got like 5 big boxes because they were on sale at Walmart. And most of them were the imitation Reese's peanut butter cups. By the next day, we had eaten all of them. Once we started, we just started binging. We felt so sick because there's so many artificial ingredients in those treats. I can distinctly remember how bad we both felt. So we were suckers for those treats. And another thing, you guys know Cassie loves to cook and bake.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make you eat. Are you hungry? Yeah, we got the chuck roast for you. You're gonna eat. Manja.
On the ketogenic diet, there are a lot of things you can try and replicate from the standard American diet using keto ingredients. And we're talking expensive ingredients like almond flour, chia seeds, coconut flour, different kinds of sweeteners. I remember the very first thing she made, I believe it was a cheesecake, but I remember the price. Because we had none of these ingredients in the house, and it was over $200 to get all the ingredients she needed to start baking keto products. Cassie succeeded, and she made some pretty delicious stuff using those ingredients, but the problem was it just made us crave all the old junk that got us in trouble in the first place. We'd end up completely cheating, going off the diet, and gaining our weight back. We did this multiple times. Now, to be fair, when we started the carnivore diet, we did the same thing. We had trouble sticking to it because we're food addicts. We did really well on the carnivore diet our first attempt. We blew it. On our second attempt, we couldn't sustain it, and we ended up spiraling out of control, and we gained over 120 pounds combined while we were on YouTube. That was no fun. But 1 year ago on February 15th, 2022, we were sick of being sick, and we put our foot down and we committed to the carnivore diet. We firmly believe that one of the main reasons we've been successful this time around and we've been able to stick to the carnivore diet is because of the BBBE challenge. And like I said earlier, we might have stuck to keto if we had done the BBBE challenge sooner. For new people, what's the BBBE challenge? It's eating beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and salt. And that's it. Most people do the challenge for 30 days. I recommend you do it for 45 to 60 days, but the power of it will hack your cravings. It's not easy. It's not a walk in the park. It might seem easy for some people. Oh yeah, you just eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. In that aspect, it is simple. But most people experience some kind of food fatigue where you just get completely sick of the food and you no longer want it. And that's really hard to push through. That's usually when people, fall off the diet and go back to general carnivore or back to their keto diet. But we call that the BBBE wall of doom. We made a few videos on it. I'll put up our BBB wall of doom. So if you are considering trying the challenge, you kind of know what to look for. It's a powerful tool, man. When we very first started the challenge, we were 53 days into the carnivore diet, and we did it for a solid 30 days. And Cassie went back to general carnivore, went back to eating chicken and enjoying some other meats. I stuck with the challenge for another total I did 225 days on it. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And I felt amazing the entire time. What really is just mind-blowing is how once you get through that wall of doom and you get through the food fatigue, how your cravings for all other garbage food just completely get suppressed. Now, to me, if I was on the ketogenic diet and I did the BBBE challenge for, let's say, 60 days, and I came off the challenge, the ketogenic diet would be a breeze. I mean, it would be so simple. I wish I could just demonstrate for you guys what it does for your cravings. I'm a full-on food addict. Trust me, just like you guys. I was 354 pounds. I was 10 pounds away from having to use a motorized cart at Walmart. All right, here's the answer for our mental clarity trivia question today. What percentage of adults is obese in the United States? The answer was C. In 2022, 42% of adults in the United States were obese. And technically, gang, I'm still obese, so I'm still part of that 42%, but man, I'm working to get there. I got about 70 pounds to go before I'm at my healthy weight. One of these days, right? Now, I do want to mention the BBB challenge does have a few caveats. Initially, when we did the challenge, like when I did that 225 days, I didn't have any other pork besides bacon. However, in January, I did the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, and I did incorporate some other pork, like pork butt. We had heard from our subscribers that Dr. Barry had mentioned on different live streams that other pork was fine. So we're like, you know what? We'll add it in. Pork butt's so cheap. Also, it's not just beef, as the title suggests, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. It's all ruminant animals, which includes cattle, goat, sheep, buffalo, bison, elk. Any of those meats are fine, and any organs, if it's your thing, from those animals are fine. We've learned the hard way that Cassie and I do not do good with moderation. We just can't have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We do much better with restriction, and that's what the BBBE challenge really forces you to do is, restrict down what you're putting in your mouth. And it's just magical, man. And I've talked to hundreds of people who have had the same experience. So it's not just Cassie and I. The beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge just hammers your cravings, man. Like with a sledgehammer. We went to our daughter's wedding. We did not have wedding cake. I thought if Cassie didn't have cake at our daughter's wedding, the world was going to end. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the morning meeting, Sunday edition, huh? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're new here, we get together Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and talk about our low-carb journeys, our struggles, victories, and we usually share what we're eating today. And if you're watching the replay, very cool. Glad you made the meeting part of your day. Man, that guy in that intro is skinny, huh? Oh, looking back on it now, it's like, if I had to go back and tell myself one thing, it'd be like, don't get overconfident. I got to the point where we went out for that anniversary dinner and, I thought I could handle it. And that was a huge mistake, as you can see. But I'm still a big advocate for the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. And big time. And if you've never tried it, I definitely recommend it. So yeah, for those of you who didn't see, I did a mukbang live last night. I had one meal yesterday. That was it. And that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And I'll probably be doing more of those because I didn't have time to do my daily short. So I was you know what? Let's just go live and I'll eat dinner and what's up with everybody, see what's up. And it was cool. And it kept me on track. You know what I mean? So, and the response from those who were chilling with me was good. And I really enjoyed it. It was a little nerve wracking eating live with your dentures and but I got through it. So feeling great today. I really am, guys. I can't believe how well World Carnivore Month is going for me. And I hope it is for you too. We got a few people I want to see in here today. That'll be on their day too. Hopefully they made it through yesterday. And if you're one of those people, please remind me because I talk to a lot of folks every day. But I know we had 2 or 3 yesterday that were chomping at the bit to get back on. So let's jump in the chat. Oh yeah, and also to members, I scheduled the link. Join me here on the screen. I scheduled that for 12:20. So if you want to join me and come on and say hi to everybody, that link will be available at 12:20 on a community post for channel members. And that is such a cool feature. So anyway, let's jump in the chat and say what's up, everybody. Sarah, I'll miss y'all today, Larry. If you ever have time on a Thursday morning for a members live, I can make that. Wishing everyone a beautiful and blessed day. Don't forget to have some fun. We do them on Thursday, Sarah. Oh, a members live. Okay. And then you can come on. Cool. Awesome. I misread that. Erica, good morning, Carnivore Quest fam. I'm having a down day, just chilling in my pajamas, not eating. Happy Sunday. Well, Erica, every road warrior needs a break, right? Very cool. Enjoy your day off. Mia's girls, happy Sunday. Good morning. Blessings to all. Great to see you, Mia's girls. Keith and Tiffany, good morning. Down 15 pounds in 7 days. There you go. That water weight's flying off, right? Awesome. Cindy, good morning, brutal fam. I dig it. Oh, Debbie, day 8 and going good. Very cool, Debbie. 18 Wheels of Carnivore, good morning. What's up, my man? Are you out on the road, 18 Wheels? There's a couple Carnivore Diet channels that were truckers. One of them stopped doing his content. I just thought that was I thought that'd be cool content for a truck driver to share, their journey on carnivore, especially if they're super, they got a lot of weight to lose and doing it on the road. It'd be a little tough to make content while you're driving, but definitely doable. I enjoyed it. Nancy, happy Sunday, Larry and everyone. Annual doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm down 25 pounds since last January. See if the doctor notices. Well, he'll definitely notice, Nancy. Great. Yeah, I got my doctor's appointment this week. So we'll see how that goes. First time in 12 years, 11, 12 years, somewhere in there. Ever since my colonoscopy where they almost killed me and I had to have emergency surgery. That's really the last time I had any kind of, true visit with a doctor where I had a physical and stuff. So I'm a little nervous and I'll definitely be making a video to let you guys know what's going on. We'll see what's up with me. Amber, what's up, y'all? Yesterday was an off-plan day. Let's just say that my kids are in a very tight bind. I would love some prayers. My warriors, today started with bacon and eggs, having some patties later. All right, Amber, you're already on my permanent prayer list after everything you went through at the end of the last year. So definitely any prayers for Amber would be awesome. And I love the fact that it doesn't sound like you're beating yourself up, Amber. Very cool. Florida Catholic guy. I did keto desserts during the holidays and it helped me not to gain a bunch of weight. And it was easier to go back to carnivore. Yeah, that's a great strategy. Cassie and I actually did that one year. We called it loosening up the reins for the holidays, and we did all right. I really believe if I get down to my goal weight, I'm hoping maybe I could do a couple keto days a week and not have a problem, but going out to a full-blown Italian dinner, I just don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, I pray not. Aaron, good morning, friends. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Aaron, you want to join me on here? Like I said, in a little while, 12:20, that link will be available for everybody. That way I can kind of say hi to everybody, you know, and I don't got anybody backstage. You know, I feel like, oh gosh, I hate making you guys wait back there. So Chris, morning all Carnivore Quest warriors. What's up, Chris? Very cool. It's so good to see all of you, a lot of you making this you know, a part of your journey, stopping in daily. But even if you can only make it 1 or 2 days a week, I get it. Life happens, you know, but we're here if you need us. Jazzy dude, I'm gonna try the BBBE challenge. Oh, Jazzy Jude, I'm telling you right now, if you can make it to 30 days, you'll learn a lot about yourself. I'm a big advocate for that challenge. Actually, on that video I showed in the beginning, Dr. Barry commented on that one. He's commented maybe on 10 of our videos, and he really enjoyed that video. I cut some of it out there to make it shorter, you know, for the intro. And I also cut out the element promotion. But oh, I got to remember. I remembered earlier than I did yesterday. Turn off that ticker. There you go. The stream's already started, Larry. Get it together, man. Yesterday I had that sucker running for like 40 minutes, and then North Dakota Carnivore pointed it out. He's like, "Hey, Larry, turn off the ticker." But yeah, Jazzy Jude, definitely try the BBBE challenge. There's a very good chance this year at some point I'll be doing it. Um, but I just really wanted, you know, I wanted to be able to eat any meat I wanted to, as I really leaned in on the Lord for some strength this carnivore month, and I just no carbs. I didn't need to be, you know, attempting the lion diet or the BBB challenge. I just knew I just needed to do general carnivore, and so far so good. But I guarantee you, I'll definitely be firing up some BBBE. No doubt about it. Shell Bell, hey, what is up? Great to see you, Shell. Living the life retired. I like seeing these old clips. Oh, very cool. Yeah. And it's just a way to, you know, as people join the stream and talking in the chat, a little background noise. And you can see, you know, I mean, the success Cassie and I did have eating this way. It's just a matter of making it a lifestyle and making it long term. I got to tell you, and I was still 60, 70 pounds overweight in that video. You know, most of it in my belly, but I felt amazing. I felt 25 again. My breathing got so much better. Yeah, it was really cool. I want to get back there. Good morning, Terry, with an I. What is up? Max Apple, what's up? Good morning, Larry. Chilly here in the plateau of in Tennessee. Yeah, it's chilly here too, Max Apple. Great to see you. Yeah, I on that short I put out where I put worst carnivore influencer answers question or whatever. I saw you there defending me, Max Apple against that lady who was taking her cheap shots at me. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Uh, Rocking and rolling with Larry and Cassie. Yeah, baby. How good is 2026? Let's all smash this year. That sounds like a plan, Olbra. Great to see you. You guys could smash that like button too. Hey, I remembered to ask you guys. Look at that. I was reading up yesterday. It really does help. It's particularly on live streams. It really helps to hit the like button. So if you guys could hit that like button for me, uh, I put this together 5 days a week for us, and that'd be cool. See if we can get this out to some more people, because I would say 95% of people. I won't say 99, but 95 struggle. They to stay on a low carb diet because all that processed food is engineered to keep us hooked. Cindy had steak and eggs for breakfast, feeling great. Yeah, I bet you are, huh? That's some good food right there. For those of you who didn't see my dinner last night, Cindy, I don't know if you caught it or not. No big deal. It was just a live, off the cuff, me eating my dinner. But man, I ate a ton of food. I had two huge chicken quarters, And then I had about a third of a pound of bacon as a side. And then I had a huge pork steak too. And that was my one meal for the day. And oh, I was comfortably stuffed afterwards. It's great to see you, Cindy. Cherry, hey, today will be a lion day. Been having too much dairy and my weight is stuck. Sounds good, Cherry. Yep. It's hard to say no to the dairy. I did it this morning, Cherry. I said no to the dairy. You guys be super proud of me. I can still say that latte right there that I had on New Year's Eve is still my last one. Amen. I went to gas up Cassie's car today and check her tire pressure and stuff. And the gas station I do it at is right next to Starbucks. And I said no. Thought about it briefly. I mean, that's really the only thing that's been creeping in my head is when I'm out and about working, driving, or I think about grabbing one of those lattes. But I think I got it. I think I got it. So yeah, Cherry, it'll definitely benefit you if you can cut out the dairy. But a little doesn't hurt, It's just when you overdo it. Cher, hey, good morning, Warriors. Happy Sunday. I get a day off work. Woohoo. Low carb program going strong. Well, everyone here is glad to hear that, Cher. Nice. Day off work. Bonus. Living the life retired. I'm 3.5 years in. Never a cheat meal, but I'm getting pretty close to making a real pizza. But I know that would be the beginning of the end. Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but just look at what happened to me, and that was from one dinner. It really snowballed and got out of control. So you're in the right place, right? I mean, I think so because there's really no one else on YouTube who has blown it more than me, and I'm a good example for you that maybe you shouldn't do that. What are you missing out on? Like 40 minutes of pleasure. And you can do, Cassie's got a recipe video for carnivore pizza. There's a lot of them out there, but of course, Cassie's video is the best, right? So living the life retired, look up Carnivore Quest pizza, and maybe that'll help you out. Shellbell, Larry, your chins are looking itchy. Soft kisses for Cassie. They hurt. Yeah, getting a little stubbly here. Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny. My beard grows in. It never itches me now. Yeah, Cassie, a little prickly, like a little porcupine. Terry, ribeye for breakfast, losing my appetite. I'm really enjoying the videos and community. Thank you. Well, you're so welcome, Terry. I'm glad you are. Yeah, losing your appetite. That's good. You know, that is good. I find I eat less when I start carnivore. Well, the very first time we started carnivore, I ate 3 meals a day, every day. And now it's 2 meals a day. I just not hungry in the mornings. So cool. I watched the replay of Larry's Saturday Night Live. Awesome, man, Pep. Oh yeah. Me eating. Yeah, I had a good time doing that. I don't know if you could tell, but I was nervous. And I'm never nervous with you guys hanging out, but I was because I was eating live on camera. And I'm not gonna say it again with my dentures. Sometimes I have accidents where I aspirate something, and I mean, I would hate to do that on a live stream. People would probably be calling 911. Is Larry okay? Because it's just brutal. I don't have to go into detail, but it's when I breathe a piece of food in or something. Because when you have dentures, I even do it with my spit sometimes. I'll aspirate spit and I've done that like at the bank. I did it one time and the lady like came around the counter. She's like, "Are you okay?" Because, you have to like get a breath behind it and then cough it out. And it's brutal. She was like, "Are you okay?" Thinking like something was really wrong. And I'd hate to do that on a live stream. So, but I had fun doing it. And I just got to take my time eating. And the danger is when I'm talking while I eat. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll be the end of Larry on a live. Here lies Larry Berquist.
He passed away eating meat on a live stream. No, 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 no. Shouldn't even say that, right? But I'm glad you saw it, MPEP. Aaron, I'm happy to jump on with you, screen with you for a few minutes. Awesome. All right, 8 minutes. That link will be available, Aaron. Very cool. Always good to talk to you, man. Golf addicts, hello. How are you? Hope things are well. Cheers. Things are real well. Feeling good. Golf addicts. A little nervous about my doctor's appointment, but other than that, yeah, feeling good. 18 Wheels of Carnivore went back to hardcore on the first day. So day 11 of straight carnivore BBBBE water and butter, coffee only. Let's get it done. I dig it. Sue, down 6 pounds my first week. Awesome, Sue. That's so cool. Yeah, I haven't been on the scale yet. I will when I go to the doctor. Um, but I can't wait till the end of the month because I have been doing shorts almost every day, and I'll make like a video showing the difference in my face. You know what I mean? Because my belly's huge. It's still huge. That hasn't changed a bit, even though I'm getting around a little easier. uh, Colonoscopy turned out awesome. Clean bill of health. All the worry was for nothing. Thank goodness. Great to hear, golf addicts. Thank you for updating us too. That's great to hear. Michelle, hi. I hope everyone is well and happy. Well, I am Michelle. Yeah, I hope everyone is too. Good to see you. Lance, good morning. Crew, getting ready to head out, heading to Costco on a meat run. Stay strong. All right, pal. I was hoping to get maybe Lance on here for the live. Next week. We'll do it next week. Just leader with a heart emoji. Very cool. That is definitely a new name. I've never seen you here in the morning meeting. Welcome, welcome. You are surrounded by like-minded, caring folks here, and they're pretty decent people. So don't be afraid to get in that live chat. Let us know what you're eating. Any questions you have? Check the banner, Larry. Oh yeah, Amber. Yeah, is that how far behind I am? That is funny. Yeah, I'll put up the other one. So I made these, so I got to put it up. Only in our sponsored videos, promote Element, but I'll throw it up there for a few minutes. If you guys need electrolytes, we got you covered. Yeah, Jeff says, "Hey Jeff, what's up? Great to hear, golf addict, for sure, for sure." And good morning, Jeff. Hey Liz, what's up? I'll put that hand up. How you doing? Cowgirl, morning guys. Think my stomach bug is on the mend. Still doing my daily mile, but super slow, super tired. Keto Mojo numbers this morning: 77 glucose, 1.0 ketones, 42.8 KGI, which is glucose ketone index. Is that it? Moderate ketosis. I was trying to remember that the other day. Is that what it is? I know it's what's GKI? I've made videos on this. Isn't that horrible? I know the last one's index. Is it glucose ketosis index? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. You guessed it. Bacon and eggs first meal. Nice, Jeff. Katie Ann. Hey. How you doing this morning? Really, really cool you stopped by. Good to see you. Hello from Germany. What's up? Beat 'em mug. All the way from Germany. Well, welcome to the morning meeting. And we're really, really happy to have you here. Very cool. Don't be a stranger in the live chat, y'all, all of you, because that's what this meeting's all about is you guys. And I'm running solo here on camera, so it's definitely cool to see what you guys are up to. Without you, there would be none. No morning meeting, right? Went to the store this morning, scored some good deals with manager specials. Use by dates, eight now, but $2.40 a pound for ground beef. Bought 10 pounds. That is a good deal. Nice. Throw some of that in the freezer. I don't know. You might be able to eat that pretty quick. That's a good deal. Yeah, those chicken quarters I had last night came in a 3-pack. And Cassie picked that up for like $1, like $1. It was like $1.48 for the 3-pack on Manager Special. But I had to cook them up or they would have been bad. They were so good. Shelbel, I plan to do that in February, Larry, between Ketovore. Okay, awesome. Commenting some more. Hey, Larry and friends. Awesome. Great to see you again. What's up? Michelle's just fish and eggs this week. This is day 2 so far. It's all good. Day 2. That's what I love to hear. Because day 1, you're beating yourself up. And just for me, day 1's the hardest for me. So, Michelle, congrats. And you're just doing fish, huh? Okay. Basically, as far as your meat goes, huh? All right. Well, glad you're here, Michelle, and thank you for letting me know it's your day 2. I appreciate that. I care. I care about those day 1ers. Got to get that first one under your belt. Uh, Golf Addicts picked up a hitchhiker. Seemed like a nice guy for a few miles. He asked me if I wasn't afraid that he asked me if I wasn't afraid that he might be a serial killer. Oh man. You ever seen that old movie with C. Thomas Howell, The Hitcher? And then the Twilight Zone, the movie, the very beginning, the Dan Aykroyd. You want to see something really scary? That terrified me when I was a kid. Yeah, I'll tell you, I picked up many hitchhikers in my time, but nowadays I wouldn't do it unless it was like a lady with some children or something, because everybody's got a cell phone and people are crazy nowadays. People are nuts. So I tell my kids all the time, do not pick up a hitchhiker. Absolutely not. So you be careful, golf addict. It's not like it was, when we were younger. Depends where you live too, right? Am I too late to start the BBB challenge? I can start February 1st. No, Jude, you can start it today if you wanted. Now, I'm not doing it right now, but you definitely could. Love to hear your progress on it too. It is a challenge. There's no doubt because you get sick of the food pretty quick when you don't have that many options. But Cassie and I, we didn't go search for a lot of ruminant animals. Like you can get, lamb and bison, deer. Gosh, I got an eye booger. There are other options, and Cassie and I were kind of lazy about going out finding different stuff, but we never really needed to. So, but I'll tell you, when we did do the beef butter bacon and egg challenge, beef was cheaper then. It's gotten a little more expensive now, or a lot more. So, yeah, Jazzy Jude, it's never too late, right, Shelbel? All right. It is now 1220 members of the channel. So that link went live. That link is now available on our community post if you want to come in and say hi to everybody for a few minutes. And that'd be cool. Don's Stronger. What's up, Don? How you doing, man? I like that motorcycle on your thumbnail there. Let's take a look at that again. Nice. Having bacon and eggs while I watch. Perfect, Liz. Right on. Very cool. I did cave last night for a brownie. Dun dun dun. You're grounded, Jeff. I've done it so many times. You just can't let that brownie, Jeff, turn into a piece of cake today or a Big Mac, or you know the drill. Yeah. I so many people I've talked to who are like me and Cassie, and it would turn into a nightmare. But there are other people who can have a brownie, a little slip up, and they get right back on, and you're not going to see any ill effects. Your stomach might get upset after you eat it, blood sugar spikes, but you get right back on, and Dr. Jason Fung calls it a little blip in the road, little blip in your blood sugar, so it'll go right back. So yeah, I love the accountability, Jeff. I love it. You come on here and you let everybody know, yeah, didn't make the best choice. And I believe that's good for you. I really do. So just come on tomorrow and say, all right, I didn't have any brownies. No more brownies. I always try to hit the like button as soon as I start a Carnivore Quest video because I already know I'm going to like it. Thanks, old bro. Appreciate that. Very cool. Denise, Mama 4. Good morning, Carnivore Quest peeps. Hey, Denise, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's really good to see you this Sunday. Very cool. You too, Lewis. What's up, man? What's up with a big hand? Hello. Awesome. Great. Then today I'll shop and start tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Can't wait to hear how you do, Jude. Seriously. Beef butter bacon and egg challenge. I get excited whenever I hear somebody's going to try it for the first time. That's really cool. Very cool. Let's see what other banners I got up here. Look at this one I had a while back. Remember? Look at this one. So many people are thinking about trying the sugar diet. Have you considered it? Share your thoughts in the live chat. That was kind of a fad that went away real quick, right? Let's see where I was here. Yeah, Jude, just be aware of check your labels on your bacon because some bacon can have quite a bit of sugar in it. So you want to get as little as possible. A great option if you ever go to Walmart is their great value hickory smoked thick cut bacon is pretty darn clean and it's good. Also, Wright's bacon starts with a W. Wright's. That's Cassie's favorite. So definitely want to make sure your bacon is as clean as you can get it. Aaron says cheat meals are tough. This was the first year I got through the holidays. I did have Christmas cookies, but put a few cookies in a separate container. Told myself that was what I was allowed. Nice little battle plan. Terza, hey Terza, what's up? Hey Carnivore Quest family. Sorry I'm late. We went to church last night, and yet somehow I am still late. Oh, even though you went to church last night? No, you're fine, T. You got all kinds of things, stuff going on in your life. All those BBs, the fam. Same with Jessica. Hey everyone. So grateful for this day that the Lord has made. Making my daughter's cake this morning and whipping some heavy cream for a cream cheese frosting. Nice, Jessica. Not going to bother you at all, right? That's right. Yep. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So you're not going to touch that stuff, right, Jess? John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. I'll always read that, John, because I love it. With you, Larry, we stand stronger. You're a blessing, a steady light that gives so many a voice, courage for today. What a nice compliment, John. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Kathy, I follow you because you are real life and give hope, not a rigid form to follow. You are a blessing. Wow, you guys are nailing. You give me a tear up here. That's very, very sweet of you, Kathy. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Jessica, I'll be eating skirt steak later with some butter. I had eggs and bacon this morning. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, Jessica. Perfect. Hi, to golf addicts from Vulcan, Alberta, Canada. Where's everybody's from? Yeah, where is everybody from? We got folks from all over. Let me tell you. Oh, JD, all right, guys. JD is giving us his daily weigh-in, 220.2. So, if I remember right, you were 218 then you went down to like 216, and now in one day you're back up. I ate chocolate and put on 5 pounds of water. Check that out, you guys. Wow. Just that those carbohydrates, they hydrate your body, Awesome, JD. I'm loving those daily weight updates, JD. If you're able to, JD, I put out the members link. If you wanted to jump on here with me for a few minutes, say hi to everybody. I love talking to you in the members live. So anybody who's a member, that link is available right now. If you want to come on and say hi, no pressure. Getting on camera and seeing everybody. If you get on here, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 people will see your face. For some people, that they don't dig that, and I get it. It's a little different in our members' lives. It's a lot more. Only about 100 people are going to see that. So it does make a difference. But yeah, I really appreciate those weight updates, JD. Keep doing those. It's pretty cool. I dig it. Wow, 5 pounds from eating a little chocolate. That's nuts. Cindy, best thing I've learned on this carnivore journey is to treat food like a marriage. Then ask yourself, is 15 minutes of pleasure worth destroying everything you worked so hard for? Wow, great advice, Cindy. Good way to think about it. Right? Yep. Shelbell, those of us that have dentures, myself, top and bottom, totally get it. Happens to all of us. Okay, Shelbell. That makes me feel better because it can be brutal, can it? I mean, my dentures are such a blessing. I destroyed my teeth through my alcoholism. I vomited every day for 9 years when I woke up before work, and it just destroyed my teeth. Uh, one of the casualties of my alcoholism, but I'm very thankful for my dentures because for a long time I went with very, very brutal, barely any teeth. If you guys go back and watch our early content on our channel, I hadn't had my dentures yet, and I didn't smile nearly as much. And I'm a natural smiler. I laugh a lot, and I was very restrained, and you can tell big time because my teeth were so ugly. So I'm very, very happy, and I didn't have any back teeth. I mean, I was a mess. So I'm very, very thankful for my dentures, for sure. I complain about them sometimes, but I love them. Good morning, Lewis. Chris, Carnivore Quest is my top 3 carnivore channels with Dave Mack and Dr. Chafee. Don't put yourself down, Larry. Appreciate that, Chris. It's just a little self-deprecation. I really appreciate that, though. Seriously. There are times where I feel, especially in the last 2025 was a real test for me. I thought about walking away from the channel. I was just like, am I even helping anybody? Cassie, too. We were both thinking that. And I love doing YouTube and I love people. I'm a people person. But yeah, top 3. That's very cool. Dave Mack and Dr. Chafee, they've both been on the channel early on. We used to do a Friday Night Live with Dave Mack every Friday with Carnivore Kip and Sean White. And then Dr. Chafee was a guest on there maybe 3 or 4 times. So very cool dudes. I'm in good company. That's really nice of you. Aaron, I hate scales that the doctor adds a bunch of weight, clothes, shoes, jackets. I'm going to get naked. I'm kidding. Has the chat stopped? I hope not. Michelle had salmon last night coated with pork crumbs and fried with bacon grease. Very good. That sounds very good, Michelle. Nice. Salmon's so good for you, too. Kel, good morning, Larry. What's up, Kel? Great to see you. As always, my friend. Michelle Bell, it's snowing. Hate it. Do not like this cold stuff at all. Yeah, I don't miss the snow one bit, Michelle Bell. I gotta tell you. All right. Sorry, I have to go now. All right, Debbie. Oh. The real McCoy Y. I'll just say the real. I'm just gonna say the real McCoy. Welcome all. Restarted me strict carnivore on December 26th, one day at a time. I am celebrating every day. I stick to it. So far, 17 pounds down since the day after Christmas. Very, very cool. Awesome, man. And it's a new name. And I'm welcome to the morning meeting. We're glad you're here. You're on the right track, right? Yeah, come back. You're always welcome here. Don't be shy in the chat either. Jude, I feel silly asking. Can I join your membership? Is there a protocol first? Oh no, Jude, not at all. You just hit the join button, and we have two different levels. We have the first level is ground beef. It's $2.99. The other one is a ribeye level. I think that one's $6.99 or $7.99. And once I started doing the members lives, I just decided to make that available for both levels. Once in a while for ribeye level, I'll put out like a little video, but they're pretty much the same. It's just whether you want to, support Carnivore Quest a little with a little more money each month by doing the ribeye membership. You pretty much get all the perks on the ground beef too. Like I said, once in a while I'll put out a. It's funny. I'll make a little video for ribeye, our ribeye members, and then it's like I go to put it out, but I want everybody to see it. You know what I mean? So once in a while I do the ribeye members, but any support is always appreciated, Jude. And yeah, there's no protocol. Just become a member, and you can join us on our members' lives. I think that's the biggest perk we have is our members' lives. So, and like right now, you could come on here and say hi to the world if you wanted to. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, no point in beating myself up. Poop happens. Pick yourself up, dust yourself up, off, and cook the meat. That's right, Amber. That is right. There's a joke about that serial killer comment. The response is, "What are the chances of there being two serial killers being in the car?" Yeah, that's right. I've heard that, Kel. That's right. Yeah, that's a good one. D stopped at Culver's on the way home from church. Order burger patties a la carte. Man, that's a huge, huge victory. Let me tell you right now.
Can you dig it?
Very, very cool because D Culver's has been my downfall a few times. Toward the end of December, I visited there a few times, and I actually kept my receipts when I was binging there, especially the last week of December. And I thought as I was thinking about doing a video on how bad my binging got, and but yeah, great job doing the a la carte. It's a great option when you're in a pinch and you're out and about. Like you said, you're on your way home from church. Nice. Me as girls, I call them sleepy seeds, not eye boogers. I've never heard that. Very cool. Hey, we got 103. We broke 100 here today on a Sunday. A lot of people in church, worshiping, and so very cool. Oh, we're down to 98. Anyway, it'd be cool if you guys hit that like button for me. Spam it up. That'd be awesome. No more brownies. Yeah, for sure. Right, Shabo? No more brownies. And Shabo did say laugh out loud, so she's not being brutal. Let's see. The link is to last night's video. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Man, are you sure, bro? I can't check it now. I'm sure you're sure. Well, I really apologize about that. Huh. I don't know how that happened. Man, I wonder if I could. No, there's no way I could do it real quick. I do apologize, Aaron. Trying to think how that happened. I copied the wrong link. So, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to just say, what's up, man? Oh, well. Oh, Larry, where's your mental clarity? Brutal. Telling everybody to go click the link and then it doesn't work. Give me a break. Hey, Denise, I've fallen off the wagon. Been 6 or more months. I am back on meds and had graduated off a lot of meds, back in a bad place. Well, you know what? Out of everybody here today, Denise, I'm glad you're here. Um, this is the place to be. You got to make the decision to stop putting bad stuff in your mouth, and only you can do that. But we're here for you, to encourage you, give you advice. And falling off the wagon is not easy. And look, you're back on some medications now. So when you picked a day when you're going to start, Denise, I'd love to hear it. Denise, okay, I want to make sure I don't miss your next comment. If you're still here, that was 15 minutes ago, but let's see. Katie Ann, I'm so addicted to sugar, trying to get back at it. Dang holidays. Yep. All right, Katie. I mean, you're right there with Denise, right? Yeah, I just want to reach out and grab you guys. Say you can do it, but I know exactly the headspace you're in right now. I know exactly the headspace you're in. It's very frustrating. I just want to encourage you. I'm on day 11 and I feel amazing compared to New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel as good as I did, 100 pounds ago, or not that much, but 70 pounds ago. But yeah, I feel for you guys. But like I said, it doesn't take long. Is the link working? It looks like last night's video. Thanks for that super chat, Aaron. You didn't have to do that, bro. I put the wrong one in there, man. What can I say? It would take a few minutes because when I copy it here and then I have to put it on my Facebook page here and then go on my phone, copy the link, and then put it on. It'd be 10 minutes. So sorry about that. I really, really did want to sit with you for a few minutes, Aaron. You always make my day. Hi, Larry. Hope everyone is having a blessed day today. Hey, Carnivore. What's up? Yeah, I know me. One cheat sinks the whole program. So staying clean. Yeah, I learned the hard way, and I think I should be a great shining example for all of you to not to not to not cheat. I mean, basically. Dean, what's up, Dean? Haven't seen you in a while. I weighed in at 289 this morning. That is the first time in the 280s since I was 31 years old. I will be 58 next week. I just got under 300 back in October. Very cool, Dean. Awesome. You got cut off there. You almost forgot. Stay full of meat and the Holy Spirit. I love that. Hey, Miss Essential Parts. Good morning, everyone. I've been working in the mornings and haven't caught a live for a while. Good to see everyone. That's what I really like about doing them Saturday and Sundays. For someone in your situation, stop by and say what's up to everybody. Very cool. Great to see you. Golf Addicts weighed in this morning and was 238 down from 327 10 months ago. Did 6 months of strict carnivore and 4 months of Ketovore. Now still on Ketovore. Awesome. Nice. Very encouraging. Chris, 213 this morning. Yeah, a couple of you is skinny. uh, Doug Bell, what's up, Doug? I don't know about anyone else, but when I cheat on my on carnivore eating, I end up with extreme cramping a couple hours later. That lasts for hours. Quit the cheating, quite the cheating deterrent. Yeah, I unfortunately that does not happen to me, Doug. I wish it did. It's usually the next day when I feel it. Um, yeah, I have a pretty robust stomach. Now, the sickest I have oh, the worst nausea I ever had was one time I did one of my really long fasts and I broke the fast too quickly, and it wasn't a ton of food. It was the 14-day fast that I did, and I broke the fast on camera. And what I had some egg drop soup, and then I had some of Cassie's chicken soup. But then after we filmed the video, I had a chicken thigh, a whole chicken thigh. I got so nauseated, the worst nausea I've ever had in my life, because my stomach was literally asleep. On a 14-day fast, my stomach was probably asleep for like 6 days because eventually everything shuts down. Oh, it was the worst feeling in the world. So I don't know how I got on that subject, but I did. JD, I'll be back to 215 by Wednesday. I know you will, JD, and I think you won't go off the rails. You're pretty solid. Yeah, a few trips to the bathroom, you'll piss all that out. Wendy, oh, great to see you, Wendy. This is just a great distraction for me. Calm before the storm as we resume the trial here in Albany tomorrow. It is brutal. Made 12 cans of tuna for lunch for us all, Ketovore style. Stay strong. Nice, Wendy. Oh, during jury duty? Is that right? I can't remember. I know you've mentioned it before. Prayers needed. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're having a brutal time. Definitely take a picture and put you on today's list. Cool. I'm still feeling bad about that link, Aaron. Darn it. There's so many times we're doing something where you could jump on, but you're busy, You're busy with your life. And Olbra, December 28th, I had a Big Mac. It tasted so good going down. You're darn right it does. But almost immediately it just sat there, and for the next 4 hours it was horrible. Bing clean sense. Yeah. It's one of my favorite sandwiches of all time. It's a Big Mac. Oh my gosh. Aisha, hey all. Great to see you again, Aisha. What is up? Oh, Terza up a pound today. But because my neck and head pain, I barely move. And today I am moving almost not at all. Oh, I still ate some. I don't know. I know I didn't actually gain a pound. So it goes in my, you always leaving me leaving me on a cliffhanger there. So it always goes in my journal, but I only keep the lowest weight on my tracking apps. uh, I'm driving, can't come on. Okay, JD. Well, there's no link anyway. I put the wrong link there, so my goodness. Karen, good morning, Larry. What's up, Karen? I started carnivore January 1st after falling off for a year. Excuse me. Woo. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I tasted a little bit of my dinner from last night with that burp. Woo. Oh man, I restarted carnivore January 1st after falling off for a year and gaining all the way back. Feeling strong right now. 5 pounds down. Yay. Nice. So good to hear, Karen. Well, we're kindred spirits, right? Sounds like you've been right there with me. And we're going to do this. We'll do it together. Yeah, I've already declared it. I'm going to get the weight off. I've declared it. So I've never felt so confident. being a fat guy, thinking I'm going to lose the weight. And I'm pretty confident now. I got the tools, I know what to do, and I got multiple sources of strength. You guys, him, my family. So, share Carnivore Quest is also in my top 3 channels, along with Kim Berry and Dave Mack. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Cher. Again, I mean, me and Cass are in good company. Shell Bell, no, Larry, it hasn't stopped, but going slower than normal. Maybe you can catch up. Laugh out loud. Oh, the chat. Okay. Terza says, by the way, I love the Carnivore Quest community. That troll didn't stand a chance on your last short about ketosis. Oh, I know, man. You guys are all pouncing to my defense. And I was like, that's right, sucker. It was very cool. And yeah, T, I know you care a lot about Cassie and I. That's so cool. You know we care about you too. Hey, Golf Addict. All right. We got another Canadian member. Very cool. Welcome to Carnivore Quest membership. Now, look for when I do a members live, you'll get a notification. Members posts, I show, photos I don't share with the rest of the channel. So, got some perks there. Very cool. Really appreciate that support. All our membership money and all that goes directly into our channel for video creation. I probably have six subscriptions to different websites to make video content for music and stuff like that. So it goes a long way. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah. Woohoo. I'm in green print now. There's another perk. Yeah, you're in green print. You're special. You're special. No, you're all special. Some people are on a budget, and they can't fire that kind of thing up. And I get it. Been there before in my life. Trish the Natural. Hi, Carnivore Quest, and everyone in the chat. New to carnivore. Oh, Trish, we just love it when we get new folks in here and they're going to give the carnivore diet a try to better their health. Trish, once the stream's over, if you didn't see the beginning of the stream, rewind and watch the first 5 minutes and see how different I look. And that'll give you some motivation because carnivore will do amazing things in your life. It'll restore your health, but you'll lose a ton of weight, but it's hard to stick to long term. And I learned that the hard way. So glad you're here. And we do this meeting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm off. We don't do it on Monday and Tuesdays. You're always welcome. So Trish the Natural. I love that. I love that name. Let's see. Yeah. Aisha says, hey, to you, Trish. Kelly, I love Carnivore Quest. It helps so much. You guys full of the wonderful compliments today. Maybe you just sensed I needed it or something. I don't know, but it's very nice. It's very nice, when you're up against all the big channels, and I'm not in competition with them, but sometimes your confidence can get hit, sometimes. So gosh, you guys hit me and Cassie with that kind of support and love is cool. Then if you struggle with putting heavy whipping cream in coffee, take butter and blend it with a food processor mixer until it's fluffy, incorporated in frothy, way, way better than heavy whipping cream or just adding butter. Then I've done that before. I'm kind of lazy, but let me tell you a little hack. The reason I never liked butter is because you put butter in coffee, you stir it up, just normal stir it. As soon as the coffee starts getting colder, it starts cooling down, the butter coagulates on top. Well, I found that you pour hot coffee, you put your butter in it, stir it, and add salt to it, a little pinch of salt or some element unflavored electrolytes or any like their chocolate flavored, but just put some salt in it and it keeps the butter from coagulating. It really works. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, little Larry has a magic bullet, I think it's called. And Cassie's done it your way, and it is delicious, definitely. But I'm a little lazy when I first wake up and I'm making my coffee. So, and I do want to say, Vin, that's a name I don't recognize. So, is this your first time here? If so, welcome. Katie Ann, without these meetings and the other ones I watch, I could not get back on track or stay on track. Well, that's the biggest compliment I could get right there, Katie. Thank you. And without this meeting, I wouldn't be on track. I'm right there with you. Swan's in the house. What is up, Swan, on this Sunday? Hey, everyone. Running errands, but wanted to come on, say hi. Day 7 for me. Nice, Swan. All right, be safe out there. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest Warriors. What's up, Kez LLC? Great to see you. No worries. I do feel bad, Aaron. Sorry. But I appreciate that. I won't. I'm a master of beating myself up. Where is Frank and Alfie today? Well, Frank might be with his church fam. Frank actually hurt his ribs. He commented on one of my most recent shorts. He cracked a couple ribs from coughing. So he went to the ER and he's okay, but but yeah, being Sunday, people are out and about doing things. Shellbell, that's probably it. But it's a great time for, that's why I love the Saturday Sunday format. So other people can join who normally don't get to. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, any prayer warriors want to fire up one for Frank? Yeah, he cracked a couple ribs. There's been a couple times in my life where I sneezed and I thought I cracked a rib. I sneezed so hard. Hey, Christine, what's up? Day 3 for me. Trying out plant free for 30 days. We'll see. Well, Christine, if you make it 30 days, we won't. We'll see. I guarantee you're going to feel amazing. 95% of people feel amazing. There are some folks that don't thrive on carnivore. So love to get an update from you once in a while, Christine. And welcome. Glad you're here. Denise, thank you. I will let you know. It isn't today though. Totally get it, Denise. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to pick a date and commit. Doug, enjoyed last night's video. I found someone else that can make a hand and eat can make a hand and eat a mound of food, a man amount of food. I got to tell you, Doug, that was a large meal for me. I usually don't eat that much, but I figured, well, we had so many leftovers. I'm like, let me just throw them on the plate and see if I can do it. And I did it. I did it in front of all of you. We will have another day. Absolutely. Aaron, go Bills. I'm curious what plant-free eating would look like. I was carnivore, but with coffee. This time I'm just seeing how I do without any plants. This will eliminate sugar and caffeine. Okay, Christine. So you are going like full on Dr. Chafee lion diet. Okay, very cool. Not easy. Yeah. Yeah. I can say when Cassie gave up coffee, she felt amazing. And that's something I eventually would love to get to. I do enjoy my coffee. Maybe at least just get down to 1 cup a day, But I'd love to hear updates from you. Chris, what's up? I'm on day 8 and thinking about doing that 72-hour sardine fast because I like pain. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, the majority of people who do it enjoy have done it. They don't regret it. A few people, oh, I couldn't do it. They're nasty, and I talked to quite a few people, in running Carnivore Quest. So yeah, it's going to be brutal for me too, Chris, when I do it, because I'm not the biggest fan of sardines, but I have a strong, I'll eat anything. Let me just put it that way. I, you know, I don't shy away from nothing. So I know I can do it, but it'll be brutal. uh, Katie, I'm down from 170 to 130, but keep fighting not to gain it back. Laugh out loud, right? It's a battle. Denise, I feel like I need daily encouragements without disappointments. It is a secret world when you are slipping or have fallen off. Denise, when me and Cassie, I had lost 100 pounds, almost 120 pounds. Cassie and I went out to our anniversary meal in 2024, at the end of 2024. We had a totally off plan cheat meal. And then here I am on YouTube. And I didn't want to make any videos because when I'm not doing good, I didn't want to make videos. And Cassie knew something was up because I would ask her to hey, you want to do a video? I don't feel like it this week. Because at the time we were doing 1 or 2 videos a week. Anyway, I disappeared off YouTube and finally she figured out that I was doing things that I shouldn't be doing, um, going sitting in a parking lot and eating 16 Big Macs. And it is a dark place, you get to where you're doing that and isolating and hiding it from everyone. Yeah. And she made me come on the channel and tell everybody because I won't come on the channel when I'm off the rails and say, oh man, the steak I had last night was amazing, but I really had a double cheeseburger and fries. I've never done that. What's the point of that? You know what I mean? But if I disappear off YouTube, you longtime subscribers know if Larry's not around, something might be up. Because when I'm feeling good, I love making content and I love encouraging people. But when I'm in the place you're talking about, Denise, I really isolate and it is a dark world. It's a secret world, you said, and it really is. And I think a lot of people here have been in that same situation, you know. And it is a sad situation. I have talked about it in many videos where I'm sitting, it's dark out, it's at night, it's raining. I'm sitting in my car alone, picking out on food and just super depressed, especially after you finish. And then I would eat so much, sometimes I would vomit just because I overate. You want to talk about gluttony. So I really believe you're in the right place, Denise, and we're rooting for you. You can make up for it with a members live one of these nights. Laugh out loud. Okay, Aaron, you got it, man. You got it. Yeah, I'll do after my doctor's appointment. We'll set up a members live. But I'll definitely I'm going to share my doctor results with everybody on the channel. Shelba, I'm love watching our group grow. I've been praying this would happen. God is so good. Yeah, thank you, Shelba. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, it's good for the channel, and it can help a lot of people. So, let's see. Jude, that's so unnecessary, but appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because of you, Larry, I started using Element daily. Love the lemonade. I add apple cider vinegar to enhance the flavor taste. So good, Ugh. That's Cassie's favorite, and I like it too. I like it more when it's hot out. The hot weather. Cassie still drinks it every day with her lunch. She loves it. So very cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for that super chat. And thank you for using our element link. So that's very cool. That's one of the biggest ways you guys could support the channel is by using our Element link down below, because we are sponsored by them. We have been for almost 3 years. It's crazy. And they're such a good company, through all our struggles, they encourage us, and they're just wonderful. They really are. Katie Ann, way to go, girl. uh, Carnivore Talk, what is up? Cramps are terrible. If I consume any alcohol, even the slightest, especially toward the evening, I will suffer with cramps. Huh. Now, I've never heard that before, but stay away from that alcohol, right? Carnivore Talk. I haven't had a drink in 12 years, and I do not miss it. But I get it. Some of my kids drink socially and, once in a while. But yeah, it's just another reason to stop drinking, right? If you, if it affects you like that. Lemon Elements is the best. That is good. I like the chocolates too. Yeah, for a little hot chocolate. That's what I mainly been having right now, raw unflavored in here. And with the chocolate, I like the chocolate in the evening instead of coffee, so I don't get insomnia. Hey, Larry and Brutal Squad just got out of church. Amen. Awesome, Sam. Larry, did you like the OC or LA better when you were in California? Orange County or LA? And you go to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah, I didn't like Orange County or LA, Sam, not at all. And yeah, I've been to Disneyland probably 4 or 5 times when I was a kid. And then as a kid, I went to Knott's Berry Farm once. But as a teenager, I went to Knott's Scary Farm, I think like 3 times. And very cool. Good memories. Aisha, is anyone OMAD here? Or is anyone OMAD in here? Well, I was last night, Aisha. If you go back, and I did a live stream while I ate, first time I ever did that. And I had a pretty big meal, but it was 5:30 in the evening or whatever it was, 5:15. And I realized I hadn't eaten yet. Just wasn't hungry. I was busy all day. And so I had one meal yesterday. That happened on day 2 or 3 of this month too. I had one meal. You have to go back and watch my shorts. So, but yeah, we have some new people in here. You guys, if you go to our main channel page and you check out our Carnivore Quest shorts, you can see my progress every day. And I have a lot of fun making those shorts, incorporating the Word of God at the end of them. And I'm really enjoying those. And they seem to be reaching people, not just with carnivore, but with the main message. You know what I mean? Which is very cool. Very cool. I dig it. Amber says, I love mixing Element with bubbly sparkling water. My favorite is the raspberry and lemonade salt. It's a raspberry lemonade. Yummy. And my daughter's favorite, Holly, the new mama, her favorite is the raspberry. I get her a box every couple months. Jessica, after my surgery, I gained weight the past couple of weeks. From what I researched, cortisol is high after surgery. Last few days, I have included more fat, and the weight gain stopped. Okay, Jessica, cool. And that makes sense, right? Your body's probably recovering, and it's not going to hold on to everything, make you better. Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy. Oh, not jury duty, my uncle's murder. I apologize, Wendy. You know how many people I talk to on here, and I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, how could I forget that? My apologies, my friend. Oh, definitely be praying for you. I already took the shot. The photo of your comment for that reminder. Mishipu, hi, I'm late. Am I late? You're right on time, Mishipu. Boy, I'm way behind on the comments. Oh, wow. So when we get to this point, I'm going to slowly skim over the comments. If there's a question, I'll stop. If there's a new person, I'll stop. Or if it's something that catches my eye. But you guys know the drill. For anyone new, that's what I do. Once we get to past an hour, it's crazy, man. You guys, I love this. I love this meeting. I could probably sit here and for 3 or 4 hours and hang with you on some days. Because new people, not new people, but subscribers who are just coming in every 5-10 minutes. New people, oh hey, Larry's on, check him out. It's fun to say hi to everybody. So Mary just got home from church, so I'll watch the whole thing later. Okay. Shared your channel with our pastor who's trying to do carnivore, so maybe we'll see him at a morning meeting soon. Oh, very nice, Mary. That would be wonderful to have him. I hope he sees my shorts where I'm sharing scripture. Miss Essential Parts. Finally broke my 7-month stall back in November, down 15 pounds since then. Carnivore in this community has been an answer to my prayers. Thank you for these daily check-ins, Larry, and keeps me on track. You're so very welcome. Thank you for being here. It's huge for me too. Indy, day 11 for me. Last 3, I've had carnivore rash. Staying strong, and I hope I can continue on. Any help with the rash? What is that, like oxalate dumping, Indy? Because if that's the case, I've never heard it called carnivore rash. Anybody help Indy out in the chat? Shares bouncing. Bounce away, rebounder. I can't come on. I love you guys. Christy, I'm still doing PSMF. Maria Emmerich has some cookbooks that have some PSMF dessert. It keeps my weight down. Okay. What does that stand for again? Something moderate fasting. Oh my gosh. No, that ain't it. What does PSMF stand for? Gosh, I always forget this one. So sad. But Christy, it's great to see you either way. Will you enjoy a little dessert for me, Christy? That'd be nice because I'm not having any right now. Ricky Lee, you forgot to shave. Yeah, I'm gonna let it grow, You guys know the original plan. I was gonna shave on the new year, let it grow like a wild man for 90 days. But if I do that on my daily shorts, right? Let's say I do the shorts for 60 days straight, and then I put them all in one video, you'll see my face shrink, right? Like a time lapse. And it won't be as clear if I have a beard, right? So I'm thinking about shaving it. I really am. I love my beard, Ricky Lee. I love it. But I think it really keeps me motivated to not have it. It really does. And I think it would highlight the difference in me. So I also, for the first time, like in the beginning, I showed some body shots. It's hard for me to get my shirt off and show a full body shot. It's not vanity. It's embarrassment of bad choices. You guys get it. Don't want to take your shirt off at the pool, but to go on YouTube, show the whole world. But I have had Cassie take some footage of me without, a shirt on, and so we can get some good before and afters. So it's great to see you, Ricky. Katie says, I can't eat fast food unless I want to live in the bathroom. Laugh out loud. Haven't for years. That's what got me doing carnivore. All right. Doug, it's not stomach cramping. It's all over body. Calves, hamstrings, groin, hips, hands, arms, chest, back. Former type 2 diabetic. Maybe why. Christy, I love the dog howl at the end of the short. I incorporated brisket in the last couple shorts. He's such a good boy. I love that dog. Very cool. I'm glad you enjoyed that. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. Cool. I figured it out. All right. To become a member. Cool. Michelle, Larry, thank you, Larry, for these live shows. Wonderful folks in the chat. And I learned a lot. It's great to hear, Michelle. I'm glad you enjoy them. Very cool. All right. We got Sam. This is late afternoon. Hey, sucka brutal, extra carb, Arctic blast attack will be pouncing on Florida. The brutal 60 and 50-degree weather will be gone. Will be dang. Will begin. Dang nabbit. For anybody new, Sam is our resident youngster here on Carnivore Quest. 24 years old, lives in Florida, has a wonderful family, and he always cracks me up. Aisha, I've watched you for years, Larry. I really appreciate your realness and vulnerability. I love you and Cass for it. I'd love and Cass you for it. Oh, I love it. You and Cass for it. Well, thank you very much, Aisha. We said when we started our channel 5 years ago, which is insane, we said we're going to be ourselves. There's only be ourselves, be authentic, and just, everything will work out if it works out. And, you can't fake real. That's a quote I love. And I think there are some people out there who come on and they're not exactly what they portray on YouTube. But I think people can see through that. So I really appreciate that, Aisha. But some people think I'm a fraud. Some people think so everybody's got their taste, right? Share, I'm on OMAD on work days. So much easier to just wait until I get home to eat. Share, Cassie's been doing OMAD this past week. I got a cough real quick. She's been doing OMAD. Like I packed her up some chuck roast yesterday, and she came home, and I'm like, I already had some food made, and she didn't want any. She's like, no, it's almost going to bed in a few hours. I'm fine. So she's done that all week. She might just start doing that permanently. Yeah, but she eats her meal at work, not at home. But either way, right? Golf addicts. Whenever I feel blue, I tend to listen to Sounds of Silence by Disturbed, and it motivates me somehow. Weird, I know. That's not weird. I got some crazy music that motivates me. One of the saddest songs ever, Metallica's "Fade to Black." It's the most depressing song, but it cheers me up at times. I listen to that song after my sister's murder, my mom's murder. You guys have never heard "Fade to Black" by Metallica. I know Metallica, right? But it's a very melodic, sad song about suicide. But for some reason, it has always cheered me up. So it's not weird at all, Golf Addict. And that's a great song, the one you're talking about. And the rash is from oxalate dumping. I thought so. I heard green tea can help. Anyone else have any ideas? Way to help each other out. I love it. Trucking views. What's up? Hello. 24 hours of success so far. Thanks. Awesome. I love the 1-day reports. Trucking views. Very cool. Very cool. Obra, I'm so glad I prefer black coffee, but even that, I found out Dr. Berry contains 2 to 3 grams of carbs per cup. Yeah, it sure does. That's why when I did that 21-day fast to get rid of my tinnitus, I had to give up coffee completely because you cannot have any calories at all if you're doing a fast for autophagy and true healing. And yeah, that's when I found out coffee had a little bit of carbs in it. But if you're fasting for weight loss, 2 or 3 grams of carbs in coffee is not gonna affect you at all. But if you're doing it for healing, that was a challenge for sure. I got Frank in prayers. Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty behind here, you guys. So I'm gonna skim through. I said I was gonna skim through, and then I just start reading everything. Isn't that crazy? All right, I'm skimming now. Christy, to me, losing weight is easy. Keeping it off is the hard part. Why didn't you tell me that 2 years ago, Christy? I'm kidding. I hear you. Carnivore Rebel, what's up? Hey, Larry and everybody. Great to see you. Question. Hey, Larry, have you thought about having a live panel of us where we can chat and see each other like a Zoom call? That's what our members' lives are, Golf Addict. Exactly that. Have everybody on. It's very intimate and chill. Uh-oh. Somebody's here. We're not going to answer, though. No, I'm not going to answer. It's probably a delivery. Anyway. Darn it. That's probably a good time to end the stream. We live out in the middle of nowhere, and it's very rare we get anybody here. So I got to go, guys. I love y'all. And no stream on Monday or Tuesday. So, but please be looking for any videos I put out or shorts. I might do another dinner live stream. You never know. All right. Sorry I had to cut this short, guys. Love you. I'll see y'all later.